YouTube friends and family. I hope everybody's doing well today. I know I often say that, but I truly mean it. I actually hope people are having a great day. It's nothing worse than when somebody's having a really bad day and they take it out on everyone else. Being self-aware keeps you from doing that. I think it's important. If I'm feeling a little grumpy, under the weather, or upset about something, I let people know. And then I can tell them up front that, you know, I'm not feeling like a conversation, or I don't feel like putting up with your bullshit right now, whatever it may be. And generally people are okay with that. Most people are cool with the fact that others are upfront and honest about how they feel. And I think that it's something that so many people really lack. Now, in the sense of, say, people pleasers, or people who, you know, the type of person who never wants to let others down. And let me just tell you, I'm a very outspoken person. If I don't agree with them, or if I disagree with an assessment, an idea, whatever it might be. But I still am somewhat of a people pleaser. And I've realized this by observing myself over the years. I still want to see people happy, and I try to cater to people's bullshit sometimes. It's like if somebody's showing you something that's really cool to them, and you think it's stupid, you know, it's okay to say you don't like it, but you don't have to say it looks stupid. It's that kind of stuff. Just kind of humor people. But I do have limits, even to humoring people, because I have to be straightforward when it comes to certain things. But anyhow, it's not just being upfront with our, you know, frustrations or feelings about things we don't like. I think what's even harder for people quite often is being upfront about things that, I guess, the feelings that are a little more difficult to assess, like empathy or understanding, putting ourselves in someone else's shoes. I just got off of work and I'm all dusty, but every day at work, you know, you go do your job, whatever it might be, or whichever people you interact with, family, friends, and you know deep down inside that each person is going through some shit in their life. Everyone does. Maybe not at that moment. Maybe they're doing just fine that day. I mean, I consider myself to be doing fine every day. I mean, but there's moments within that framework of the day, moments that can kind of break us down, make us feel upset, but we just try to move past that stuff. Try to live the best life we can. That's why I have empathy for people the way I do. You know, it's like this understanding that you are me and I am you. And you hear that in all different types of, you know, religious and spiritual teachings. This acknowledgement that we are all the same person, that we are all one. I don't take it to the extent of homogenizing the entire populace, but rather each of us has unique contributions to add to the world, and those should be celebrated. However, what we see in others doesn't always reflect what we want to see or what we see in ourselves. And it's okay to not like what other people like. It's okay to disagree with other people. It's okay to you know, feel bad for people or feel mad at people. There aren't any really incorrect feelings in life, in my opinion. It's just, I guess if I were to, you know, say in a nutshell what I'm saying, just take each day as it comes and do your best with the people around you, and do your best to remember that each one of those people goes to their own home, their own residence, wherever it may be, deals with their own problems, their own bills, their own headaches, their own health issues, and the one thing that generally ties all of us together, no matter how rich or poor, no matter what color, we all die. And that's one of those things that we see in each other. Regardless of whether or not your spirit carries on, isn't the point. It's in this life right now, this world, we have a limited time, and we want to spend that time being as happy as possible, as much of the time as possible, in my opinion. That doesn't mean happiness in the sense of always just, wearing rose-colored glasses and being oblivious to the world's problems. On the contrary, it's just not letting the bad things get to you. Just letting shit go. And then you find you end up having more empathy for people. This is something that I find that the less I expect from others and the less determined I am to prove that I'm right or convince other people that what I think is what's right, for example, the less of that you try to pull, I think that the happier we generally are. That's my opinion. But what do I know? I am just one consciousness residing in this meat sack, and I really don't know, what lies beyond the perceptions of mankind are, very narrow band of information we pick up through our eyes and our ears. We're just horrible at really perceiving the world, but I think that that's good because we have so much else going on. We don't have the framework to perceive the bigger picture because we're too busy trying to live our lives. In other words, consciousness, the fact that we're aware and conscious and intelligent creatures, somewhat, it means that we don't have so much brain power left for processing external stimuli because we're too focused on the internal stimuli. At any rate, that's my ramble for the day. I'm on my way home, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Be well. Have a good day.